Hey guys, welcome back to some more Fire Emblem. I finished with the training.
Eating food always fires me up. Hoorah! Let's go fight somebody. I've eaten many meals in my time. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's do the mission. I've gotten everyone up with the levels to where I would want them to be.
Gronder Field. Hey, Teach. Not a bad place to wage war, is it? Plenty of places to hide, and our pick of paths to advance through. It's the perfect battlefield for our tactics. I have my eye on that low hill over there. You'll see it? It's the ideal spot to lure our enemies to and surround them with fire. Got it, Peach. Oh, I know. We want all stooges to make it back to the monastery. You in command, we can't lose. The Imperial Princess and the Crown Prince don't stand a chance.
Professor Claude, what are you two talking about?
What do you expect? It's Claude. I'm certain he was forced to ignore his ill-advised speech on our poor professor. We all figured out, Lawrence. You know me better than I know myself. Win or lose, it's an honor just to participate in the legendary battle of the Eagle and Lion.
We've got to win so we can show Captain Gerald what we're made of.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Hey,
Stay quiet and go along, so I don't get in anyone's way. That will not be acceptable, Marianne. The whole point of this exercise is for each house to act as one. Do your best. Can't wait to see how well everyone does.
All right, sounds like Hilda will be taking control of a central hill and watching the battle from there. It's almost time. Come on, Teach. The battle starts now.
mm-hmm. Yeah, we can't really have Mercedes joining this, and you know what? There is a couple of supports that I am going to be needing to show off. Seeing on how we basically took almost all of them away, yeah, kind of stuck with some the kid with this. Yeah, we're going to do this as a full house.
Battle of the Eagle and Lion is set to begin at long last. Everyone, show off the results of your dedicated training. Remember, we're not just fighting for honor. There's a prize at stake.
It's almost time to begin. Steel yourselves, everyone.
All should know, I am not about to go easy on you today. As long as we can pull off the win, doesn't matter how.
Our victory must be absolute, no matter what we take.
It is time.
Forward! Stay focused.
Let's get to it. Let us away.
And then Hilda instead.
Who, me?
Time.
Ready and willing.
To me.
I stand ready. Who knew?
Glad we took down one of them.
Mustangs and golden deer are already gathered. We should take this chance to break through the Black Eagle's flank.
Hear that?
Good try. I will not. Yes. While you are doing so, we will take control of the central hill.
I'm going to retry that.
Stay focused.
So it's a 66% hit chance.
I stand ready.
Who, me? Leave it to me.
Ready anytime.
Let us away.
I got this.
Get to it.
Let's lure them up here.
Flawless.
Expected. That is that. And
We're probably not gonna get MVP this time. And Cass was gonna be dead. Let's just use this one of the creator.
Fought well.
No, let's not do that.
Stay focused. As expected.
Ready anytime.
Careful. Get to it. Leave it to me.
Yeah. I felt that. Stand in my way. I will cut you down until you have no blood left to bleed. Right. I was just trying to rally your spirits. Now to victory! For the two-soul! Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna be heading this way. The safe option would be to take out that. So they go after this. Then we can head all this way to Dimitri. You know what?
Hey, princess, heads up! There's a rat right by your imperial feet.
How dare you make a fool of me? You will not rile me with such childish tact.
Ah, so the sheer terror in your eyes was something else entirely. My mistake. Anyway, it was only a joke.
You really hope to unsettle me with childish jokes. Sorry, but I must retreat. You should have no trouble winning. Don't give up. Be mindful.
Out. Shooting.
You fought her. Battle, a chance to grow. Have I reason?
I stand ready.
And we're gonna have Todd also go down there to where Dimitri is.
How's that?
Royalness, if you promise to let me have the prize, I'll let you take the honor of victory. We had a deal. Enough with your foolishness. I. Wait a moment. You are trying to anger me. Is that it? You saw right through me, did you? Well, if there's no deal, I'll just have to win this thing fair and square. I will happily face you here and now. Do not hold back, Claude. Shall we dance? Suppose my training wasn't enough. The Blue Lions have no choice but to retreat. That is the end of this year's Battle of the Eagle and Lion. And the winners are the Golden Deer. A victory worthy of a feast. We did so well, there's no way we didn't secure that prize.
Mhm.
Well done, Claude. I see your schemes are not to be underestimated.
Yes, we must wholeheartedly agree. As ever, I have proven to be no match for you. It is the utmost honor to receive praise from your royal. I'm kidding, of course. Really, though, I was lucky to have Teach on my side. In all honesty, you two made me work for it. If I had to, what do you think, Teach? How did the other house? Too true, Teach. That just about sums it up. Oh, I'm sorry. That's probably hard for the losers to hear, isn't it? In any case, I hope the day never comes when we have to put this experience to use. Agreed. I would hate to know a future in which I'm forced to cross swords with you.
I wouldn't mind. I'll accept a challenge from either of you at any time. I'm kidding, of course.
Well, now that the three-way battle has ended in an alliance victory, I dare say it's time for some post-battle reconciliation. The victor has but one request. Hear me out. When we get back to Garrett Mock, let's have a grand feast to break down the walls between our respective houses. And by a grand feast, I mean a fairly regular feast in the dining hall. I accept your proposition. Please notify me once your preparations are complete.
It seems I have no choice but to drown my sorrow at losing in overindulgence. I'll help you with the preparation.
It's not a feast if you don't eat too much. Leave it to the Imperial Princess to say such wonderful things.
That's not exactly what I said, but forget it. Laugh all you want.
No, if you insist. Hey, Teach. Looks like you're having a good time, too. Seeing you smile like that means we've got no choice but to have a great time tonight. Let's get going.
Mhm. And that we're at the end of the chapter.
I can't believe our house leader ate so much he passed out. I guess he should just sleep it off. Professor, great work today.
As long as we have you and Claude, the Golden Deer House is unstoppable. I am sure we did not require Claude for our victory. It certainly would not have been possible without our professor.
So pleased to be in your class, Professor. Bring out the best in it.
Let's keep fighting and winning!
I knew the tactics you learned from the captain would be something else. Better work harder to catch up. I have had the opportunity to experience much. Please allow me to offer you my gratitude once more, Professor. Because of you, I managed to get through the fight without feeling like a burden. Thank you, Professor. I hear Lady Rhea and Sedith are singing your praises too. You're always so modest.
You really showed them, Teach. Really hate to be on your bad side.
Claude has been revived.
Your tactics were ingenious, and you've somehow mastered the power of the King of Liberation's relic. You really are incredible. No, you can't be a bit absent-minded at times. Your mind is like a giant bowl with a tiny crack in it.
Claude, saying that only makes your own mind bowl seem tiny.
How dare you? My bowl is much bigger than Teach's. Unfortunately, it doesn't just have a crack. The whole bottom of my bowl is missing.
In other words, you are the absent-minded one, not our professor.
That's true. He just admitted it.
It's unusual to hear you laughing, Marianne. Well, it was really cute. It feels so great to laugh and joke around like this, doesn't it? Well, look. Someone's having a secret rendezvous in the courtyard.
All joking aside, I'm having trouble sizing you up, Teach. The honest truth is that I'd hate to have you as an enemy. If possible, wish for you to fight by my side. If I could use the sword of the Creator, I wouldn't even be having this conversation. I bet if I could use it, you would trust me to. That selflessness may be what I like best about you.
I can only call your deeds during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion quite versatile.
Comparing against their performance at the mock battle of the Great Tree Moon, the students have grown significantly. It is clear that this is a result of your guidance.
In appreciation of your efforts and to show our high hopes for the future of your students, I award you hopes. Please continue to instruct your students as a model teacher.
So, you've made good use of all my power after all. I would have been upset if you had failed at such an easy task.
It pains me to assign such a disturbing mission to you during such a blessed moment in time. However, next month your assignment will be to journey to Ramire Village to investigate an abnormal occurrence there.
Ramire Village. If I recall, you've been there with your father many times.
I have yet to ascertain the details. It would seem the villagers have been acting strange. I have already dispatched the knights to verify the authenticity of this information. They should be back shortly. I suggest you begin by finding out what they have discovered.
I pray this is not a bad omen. May the goddess protect you all.
White cloud. Red wolf moon. The flame in the darkness.
On to the next chapter now.
Hoarfrost now graces treetops and open fields alike, with an icy chill blown in from the north of Fargus, like a still land. All the Fodlan's creatures begin to settle in for it. The setting sun bathes the full winter coat of every wolf with foreboding scarlet glow. Hunters can now spread the word that the red wolves are back on the ground.
Weapon efficiency. We can do the trick again.
I wonder why. Why does Lady Rhea give you special treatment? You're not particularly strong or good-looking. You seem exceedingly unremarkable. Not that I doubt you were a skilled mercenary. Shamir came from the same background, but she doesn't get nearly as much of Lady Rhea's attention. Besides, it'd be one thing if you got brought on as a knight. The professorship, unprecedented. I just don't get it. I'm flummoxed as to why she holds you in such high esteem. And it's not like just anyone could wield the sword of the Creator. It's a legendary relic, right? And it was casually handed over to you. It's unbelievable. Maybe it's because you're related to Gerald. He was a leader of the Knights of Saros. Probably the finest mercenary in all Fogland. By the time I joined, he was gone. So I don't know him too well, but he's strong, right? Oh, come on. There can't be a soul in Fodland who hasn't heard tales of the Bladebreaker. Maybe that's it.
Gerald used his influence to help you, but Lady Rhea wouldn't give you favorable treatment because of that. No, definitely not. There must be something more to you. Okay, that settles it. I'm going to watch from afar. Figure out what Lady Rhea could possibly see in you. Whatever it is, maybe I can copy it so that you'll take a shine to me as well. And if I discover that your intentions are malicious, I'll cut you down with relish.
Mhm.
That's what we're dealing with. Is there no chance it's an infectious disease?
There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake, with symptoms that varied. There are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about Meyer Village, aren't you, Manuel?
Oh my, if it isn't Gerald. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything. After you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease, my child and I owe the people of the Meyer Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
Scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuel.
You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Ramada Village. After all, I owe you my luck if you'd like. I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the two of us. You're saying no?
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense. It's time to move out.
As you like. Goodbye, Gerald. Goodbye, Professor.
I'll be in my office making preparations. What about you? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights. Hey, what's wrong? If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got it?
Ugh, what could have caused such dizziness? I felt it too. Actually, I felt that way before.
Mhm. Just auto-instruct for the best.
Getting the hang of this.
I got a question. I think I get it.
Mhm. Nobody doing that. So there's no need to ask to do that if you're already doing that.
You there, youngster. Won't you listen to this old man's troubles? I was born and raised right here in this town. I spent my whole life here. My daughter lives in the Empire. She sent me a letter to ask if I was keeping up with my daily worship.
Well, hello there, Professor. Is this a friend of yours? Is that so? I was sure you two knew each other. Is there something we can do for you, good sir?
Oh, what a lovely. I was just telling this kind soul a story.
Really? What's troubling him?
Well, I was thinking of going to daily prayer.
My leg's been acting up and I can't walk.
How terrible. That's no good at all. May I be of assistance? I'd be happy to lend a shoulder and escort you to the chapel.
Would you? I'd be most grateful to you. Thank the goddess for sending this young lady to me today.
We'll need your help too, Professor. Here, sir, take my arm. Splendid work, Professor. You really seem to appreciate our assistance. Putting a smile on someone's face always seems to brighten up the day. Is something wrong? You're giving me a strange look. Oh, how should I put this? I suppose it's just second nature to me. It's difficult to describe, but I can usually tell when someone is worried about something. Back there, I could tell that both you and the old man were in distress. I spent a good amount of my life living in the church. Maybe that's why I'm so good at identifying these things. Did I not mention that before? I spent nearly 10 years of my life in the Church of Fargus. Many came to us with their troubles in my own time of need. I once ran to the church myself, and they helped me. May I share something with you, Professor? I'd like to work in the church one day. I want to be like the priest who helped me. Never mind. It's not a very realistic dream. Please forget I said anything. If I were someone else, perhaps a commoner without a crest or stature, maybe things would be different. It's a bit sad, but this is the way things have to be. After all, only the goddess can decide our fates.
Tomas doesn't seem to be here. Oh well, that's fine. I've been researching the hero's relics a lot since we last spoke to him. I found out something interesting. Why? Do you really have to ask? Trust me, what really matters is what I found out. It's about the connection between crests and the hero's relics. The crest stone of each relic is carved with a specific crest, the one that has the ability to wield it properly. The crests are the keys. You need the right one to safely use a hero's relic. The only thing you can't figure out is, why doesn't the sword of the creator have a crest stone bearing a crest? Precisely. At least that's my current guess. There's more. I believe the crest stones might be the source of the relic's inhuman power. When Miglon transformed into a black beast, he was taken over by something that originated from the crest stone, and the crest stone was on his body. It all seems to add up. Now, look at this picture I found in the library. That creature is called the Immaculate One, who was supposedly sent by the goddess to save the followers of Ceres. You see the pattern on its brow and a faint circular boundary? Isn't it possible that's a crest stone? If all this is true, then crest stones are what power the ability to assume massive forms, like that of the Immaculate One. And maybe the hero's relics can harness that transformative power. Oh, it is you. Have you seen Tomas recently? No such luck. I was hoping to speak with him myself, but he seems to be out on the town. I see. Well. Where did you find that picture? It was in the library. Why do you ask? Is it something my youthful eyes shouldn't be seeing?
Oh, of course not. However, that is not a part of this library's collection. It must belong to Tomas. It would be problematic if it got mixed in with the other books. I will take possession of it for now.
Take it away where no one can see it.
What was that?
Well, that's what Tomas said. He said records that the monastery doesn't approve of tend to disappear.
Tomas said that? Monstrous. I have far too much to accomplish to waste time with this foolishness.
He was certainly in a hurry. I wonder if he's off to confront Tomas. Well, he took the picture, so I guess that's that for now. I'll see you later, Teach. So, the church is hiding something after all. Some massive secret about relics and crests. A secret that must have something to do with the professor's true identity.
Mhm.
Much appreciated.
Shouldn't be too hard for us.
Yes, understood. A fine result.
Well, this is how it's done.
And you can see that we have some more pillar logs. Let's check them out. This one and this one are the ones we want to mainly want to do. This is like a high priority. And seeing on how we can do exploring, do some exploring, and then we can do the two. Yeah, then we go through it again with getting the paradox done, and then some training. I think that's a good plan. Okay. Also, we can now freely buy intermediate seals. Mm-hmm. Now let's go through the advance. End off the video after getting some advanced seals used.
I did pretty well.
Mm-hmm. You're just more of a weapon user.
Shucks, I guess I did it.
And that leaves us with one more. But let's kind of hold off on it for right now and let's get some special classes in there.
I knew I would.
That we're gonna end it off here. Next time, we're gonna be doing some exploring, and then, yeah. See you guys in the next video.